Welcome back, my loyal subscribers. I know I've talked about quite a bit of movies on this, TV shows and video games, all the stuff I love, and so do you, I'm pretty sure. But one thing I haven't talked about that much is Star Wars. You may not know this about me, but I love Star Wars. I consider Star Wars as my second favorite movie franchise of all time. I remember that loving feeling of getting excited. Star Wars Christmases, when a new movie will come out, all the merch will come out, everything, all the news will come out, everything will be so hype-inducing and making me so excited just to see this next movie. And then when you go to the theater to watch the next movie, it's an experience, the most fun experience ever for a moviegoer. Remember this? Yeah, we don't get shit like that no more, and that's so freaking bad. All we get is TV shows or shorts or from animation studios now. And yeah, some are fine. I thought that was really acceptable at the time because the monumental fuck up that was the sequel trilogy, it ended in a very bad way that literally spooked the studio into being like, oh no, we're gonna chop this, no more Star Wars movies until further notice. That's when they started making all these Disney Plus series like The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Book of Boba Fett, Skeleton Crew, and sorry, just almost threw up in my mouth real quick. The Acolyte. And I was fine with these shows. I quite enjoyed a few of them, mostly Mandalorian. I will consider that one to be my favorite, and Ahsoka, I guess. But I want Star Wars movies again. Come on now. We are getting a couple. Well, one I'd say, because the other two have not even started production yet. But ever since The Acolyte came out, oh god, that was the one that did it to me. I've seen people start their Star Wars fatigue and be like just whatever on the series going forward. I thought those people were crazy, and look, it happened to me, bro. Come on. So I have not been consuming any Star Wars content for a long time now, and that sucks, and I would like to feel excited again, but now I'm hearing that the future may be in jeopardy. So let's get into this. Let's see what the future of Star Wars may end up looking like. Reported yesterday, Kathleen Kennedy is stepping down at the end of 2025 from Lucasfilm, and for obvious reasons.
Is there a problem, people?
We were just discussing ideas of what to do with the new Prince Eric movie.
Put a chick in it, make her gay!
Maybe we should go a different route than we did with Indiana Jones.
Fuck Indiana Jones, put a chick in it and make her name it gay!
So was her departure the best thing for Star Wars? Honestly, yeah, I think it is, because none of her ideas were working, and I don't think she really cared about Star Wars. She just cared about sending a message and using Star Wars to do it. And bro, we don't want that. I don't want to be preached at. I just want to watch Star Wars and expand on it going forward and just more good times, like for love of this franchise. Like, come on, I don't give a shit about no freaking message. Keep that shit at home. And I know there's gonna be people who will see this part of the video and immediately click off because I said this, but it's just telling the truth, bro. 2023 was one of the worst years Disney ever had, and that's where all of Kathleen Kennedy's ideas were in full development and fully put out, and they lost a lot of money, bro. Go look at those numbers. They speak for themselves. And not even just Star Wars. It was affecting Marvel. It was affecting Disney. It was affecting Pixar. Nobody was watching it. No one was going to go pay to sit in a theater and watch preach messages. No one gave a fuck about that. They lost a lot of money. And don't take this as hate. I do not hate Kathleen Kennedy. I just don't think her work was that well. She's probably a very nice lady in real life, but like, yeah, her stepping down is honestly the best way to go. But who will be the new head of Star Wars after her departure? And reported yesterday as well, reported today, was people think that Dave Filoni may be the new head of Star Wars, or Marvel's Kevin Feige. And honestly, Kevin Feige, bro, he's good at what he does, obviously. He's made the Marvel Cinematic Universe flourish for years and years, and continuing to flourish and prevail. But as the head of Star Wars, I don't know about that. He was supposed to get his own Star Wars project, and now I don't think that's ever going to happen. But him as the full head and making all the creative decisions for Star Wars, I honestly don't know if that's the right choice to go with, but I don't want this to happen where every Star Wars movie feels accustomed to that Marvel formula. Like, it works for Marvel movies, but Star Wars is a complete different thing entirely and needs its own coat of paint. Every new Star Wars project should feel new, fresh, awesome, classic yet modern, but a new, different experience every time. I do not want Star Wars movies to start feeling like churned out factory products. But that's my guess. I have no idea. Maybe he would do a good job, maybe he wouldn't. But honestly, the way I think they should go forward, and the person who should be in charge of all of Star Wars creative decisions, is Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni has a track record of putting on some of the best Star Wars content ever because he truly understands and loves the property and knows how to push it forward. Even with the classic characters, because even though Dave Filoni is using old characters that we've seen a million times, he knows how to use ways to push them into a different new narrative and explore new ideas. Whether you loved or hated Ahsoka, you cannot deny that there was so many more new creative ideas implemented into that show, and it's still not even paid off yet, not until season 2. Even Dave's work with Jon Favreau was quite remarkable. They knew how to make brand new characters that implement themselves well into the classic era that we know and love ever since the 1970s. Even in the animated projects, they were able to expand the lore on these characters that we already knew and make them way more enjoyable to watch. But they would need to take this seriously. Lucasfilm, you gotta take this seriously. You need to breathe some life back into Star Wars and make it loved again. Because I don't see no one giving a fuck about any Star Wars projects coming out. Especially even Andor. Andor trailer just came out and I haven't heard a soul talk about it, bro. Like, holy shit, how bad did the acolyte fuck things up? Star Wars should be a series that anyone could have fun with. You just pop it on, you have a damn good time. No preaching message bullshit. Just watch people hack at each other with laser swords and all these weird alien Magoo monsters, and that's it. It's all in the universe's hands right now. I have no idea who would do a good job. Maybe Feige would do a good job. Maybe Filoni would do a good job. I have no freaking clue. But they got to do something soon and quick, because we need Star Wars to be good again, and we need people to start talking about it again. We need some fun. We need fun back in Star Wars again. Maybe even call up George Lucas, have him work in the creative process, because he truly put out better projects than we have seen in the last few years. Use the classic characters too. Recast, do something, resurrect Jabba the Hutt, put a fucking dick on his head and have him swing it around like a baseball bat. I do not give a shit. Just do something fun. But that's all I had to say on this matter. What do you think, and who do you think will be the best to take over Star Wars going forward? Dave Filoni, Kevin Feige, who do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Like a star, you can't stop my shine. I'm loving